How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rowlet, and welcome back to Poke Forward. Today, ladies and gents, we're going to be taking a look at some new Pokemon news, leaks, rumors, all that kind of stuff. Let's get right into it. First things first, we have some scans from CoroCoro. If you guys do not know what CoroCoro is, it's a magazine in Japan that used to, in the past, actually give out these leaks through their scans. Now, this time around, it doesn't feel like there's any specific leaks in here. There's just some hints and stuff like that with artwork from the DLC, which we've already seen. So nothing really major from this in particular. I don't think there's really been anything discerned from here. We just have, like, again, the artworks and all that kind of stuff, as well as a showcasing of the, DLC items that you can get for simply pre-ordering the DLC, as well as the Hisuian Zoroark right there. But there is also another CoroCoro scan. This one is specifically for the TCG with the new Pokemon, like, I've literally Qianpao, I don't even remember what it's called. But yeah, I got these guys right here as well. So that's pretty much what's in CoroCoro. And yeah, we're still waiting for an update on the DLC. There is something I should point out. There is some stuff that, should be mentioned, which is, it's been more than a month ago that has passed now. We don't know anything new about the DLC. It is pretty much time for us to get something new. It's been a while. It was February. End of February, so we've gone through all of March and halfway through April without any information, which is fine. There's nothing wrong. I know some people in the community, and I know some people probably watching this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people will say, hey, I don't care. I don't want news. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't give a shit. Personally, I want information. I want news. I know that's what I want. I know if you're watching this, you definitely want it. If you're watching this and you don't want that, then why are you here? But yes, we all want news, and there is somebody who's been trying to give us some news, and that is, of course, Ku, who's the Riddler. Now, if you guys do not know who the Riddler is, it's this man right here, and he's given us legitimate, like, actually confirmed leaks of the last 3 to 4 years. So this guy is legitimate. There's no bullshit about that. He gave us a bit of a, I guess, of a code, and nobody's been able to crack it, but here's what Light got out of it. Well done, you cracked the challenge. I hope you found this message useful. The first step is to break the cipher there's to rest one stay for the scramps, but yeah, doesn't really make a lot of sense. Just a random little breakdown of that, but I just thought I would mention it. Next up, though, Pokemon Unite has actually got himself a bunch of new outfits. If you play Pokemon Unite, this will be great for you. Got some new Charizard ones and all that. Just want to mention that real quick. Also, it is going to be just a little bit left now until the release of the brand new Pokemon Horizons anime, which, by the way, guys, if you let me know, by the way, if you want me to, just randomly click a person's profile. If you guys want me to maybe do reviews on these, I was thinking about doing a weekly review of each one of the episodes on this channel, just for fun. It's not really going to take up any of the other space we do normally, but yeah. What we're being told here is that the first 3 episodes of the Pokemon Horizons will be available on their websites, and you'll be able to follow progress on there. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Either way, let's move on to the next thing. There's a bit of a theory about the anime and how it connects to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this is specifically coming to us from none else than Soul Silver. Now, he posted multiple different things, and I thought we'd just go through each one of these tweets. There's quite a few of them, so I thought we'd just go back to the start. He says that Laiko and her pendant, which Laiko is the name of the new character, the main character girl, and her, pendant, does look like one of the crystals from Terrestrialization, and looks the same as the one in Terrapagos, right? Then also, we have the Pokeball right here, that's going to be owned by Roy, the male character, who's from Kanto, and he's got himself these, kind of like a Fabergé egg type of design on this Pokeball, but that's also the way that the book version, or like the Paradox version in the books in the game of specifically Terrapagos, the 3rd legendary, would look like as well. And this is something that he talked about back in March, actually. And we're still talking about, how this will actually connect. And that's my alarm going off to remind me about something, but don't worry about that. Either way, here's basically what he says here. I think it's very obvious that Laiko's pendant is just a Terra gem that powers the Terra Orb. The trailer even suggested the pendant causes shiny Rayquaza to terrestrialize. Roy's Pokeball is more intriguing and mysterious in my opinion. Now that we have a better look at it, it does look like some kind of navigational device. Maybe a compass and map to catch a certain Pokemon. But I also think it still looks very much like my original idea of it being based on a Fabergé egg. I think the plot might revolve around Laiko's pendant being rare and valuable, because it can terrestrialize Pokemon. Maybe there's a story of how terrestrializing came to be, or at least introducing terrestrializing in Kanto and worldwide, and to these characters for the first time outside of Paldea. The bottom line is, we don't know if this will tie into the games as much as it even seems unlikely, but it can still, theorize about it. And we actually have the artworks of what this looks like. It seems an important part of the character, this pendant, and that Pokeball as well. But I think it all connects well. I think it's pretty obvious that they're connected. because this anime is going to be based in Paldea somewhat. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, well, Lyko got her pendant from her grandmother. What if Lyko's grandmother is actually someone in the Area Zero expedition team? That will make sense when this crystal was brought out and passed down to her. And that actually seems very possible. So yeah, just something worthwhile to keep in mind is all I'm going to say about this. Because the anime is dropping tomorrow. And the first episode is dropping tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And here's also what he has to say here. I was assuming that Lyko's school friend is actually the character in the Nido thing outfit, since they have similar fangs, and they're shown one after another in the trailer. The only point against it is, would she use both Oshawott and Quoxley? This is anime, so anything is possible. But yes, we still do not know who's in this thing. They're assuming it may be this character right here, but we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be the case, because a lot of people are speculating about that, specifically right here. Initially, many assumed that Roy would be the trainer to own both Fuecoco and Quoxley due to the Pokemon Horizons reveal art. However, it seems the character Nido Thing owns the Pokemon. Theory has it that many think that Roy is Nido Thing in disguise. What do you think? I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's a different character. But either way, let's move on to the next thing as well, which is this guy's literally a Paradox Ash Ketchum, and you can't change my mind. It's also very appropriate for the Gen 9 anime. I'm betting that the second scene is him flying in to help Lyko battle Ametheo. And yeah, we have basically this fella right here who uses a Charizard, and he also uses a Pikachu, which, yes, this feels like a replacement for basically Ash. Also, the personalities of these characters, we have a few other characters that have been shown off. I'm honestly excited for this anime. I am genuinely excited to actually watch this, which I haven't been excited for the Pokemon anime in a long time, man. So this is genuinely exciting. Either way, also Pokemon Sleep, that's out. If you guys, I think it's out. If you guys want to go play that, it's just some random updates here on the 11th. You know, Goofy Sleep, Slowpoke is in there, Totodil's in there. So yeah, again, I'm not really much of a fan of it. Pokemon Sleep kind of died the moment it came out, and it killed the meme. So that's pretty much that. Moving on to the next thing, there is a special Pikachu for the 25th anniversary of the Pokemon Center in Japan, which will be distributed via code on Saturday, April 22nd. It will hold a CTO25 facade, so I guess a TM25 facade, and have a celebration attack. So yes, there is a specific one if you're going to the Pokemon Centers. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to get my hands on it because it's on April 22nd, and I'm going to Japan in May, so I will not be able to get my hands on that, unfortunately. But if you are there, there you go. Move on to the next thing. Like I said, tomorrow at 11:55 in TV Tokyo, it's going to launch I guess the first episode of Horizons. It is going to be tomorrow, and of course, as I mentioned, PokeCalos tweeted it. So yeah, the first episodes of the Pokemon series Horizons will be broadcast tomorrow at 11:55 a.m. on TV Tokyo during a 1 a.m. special. So yeah, this is going to be quite exciting, I must say. Quite exciting. Also, I should point this out from Soul Silver, who says, yeah, chances are any impactful Pokemon news happening tomorrow is slim. Plus, they seem to be forgetting a brand new anime debuts this week. Because, yes, there is on the April 13th, which is today, 7 a.m. PT, which I think is, I'm not even sure when that is, if it already happened. I'm not even sure. But there is that Zelda trailer live stream, which I haven't really kept up with. But that should probably take some attention away from Pokemon. So probably no trailer, at least today, tomorrow, maybe Saturday, Sunday, but it's unlikely. I think next week is the most likely chance for us to wait to see something. And the reason I say that there's a chance of that is because there's been a lot of Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Masters EX, and Pokemon Cafe Remix updates. And whenever there are updates for these side games, these spin-off games, that usually indicates something is on the way. So Cerebi update, Pokemon Cafe Remix is going to add Scizor tomorrow, April 13th, as a new focus in the delivery feature. So there you go, that's going to be added. And of course, the question again is, what's going to be with this ball? What connection does it have? It's kind of, I guess, like the GS ball, but more explained, I'm hoping, in this anime. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that's going to turn out. And here we have, if they put Terrapagos or any other currently known Paldean Pokemon in this thing, that'd be too obvious, wouldn't it? Hope it's a new mythical instead. That would be really cool, I agree. And Lindsay Sensei actually has a theory for, you know, some of this stuff. What's interesting is that the two colored orbs line up warm with Sword and Shield colors opposed to Scarlet and Violet colors. And they have the same colors as the new main characters. I have a theory about that I made with a friend that could explain this. I mean, if you want to share it, I would give it a read. And he basically says, this is the Passarol, a flying machine invented by a priest between 1709 and 1720. To test this machine, he called a couple of dudes dressed in red and a woman in blue, Balthazar and Belmunda. The man represents the sun and the woman the moon. As for the priest, he was the pilot, which is interesting because there is a pilot in this whole thing. But there is more. The name is Liko. Liko is the name of Hawaiian origin. That means a bud. Hawaii, aka Sun and Moon. For the bud part, it also relates to the plant Sprigatito, and he turns dark type, and the woman has magical powers. One of them is to see in the dark, and cats can see in the dark too. Now for the dude, Balthazar means king, protected by Baal, a demon. Demons in medias are typically red in color, or a god. What does Roy mean? It means king or the one with red hair. To summarize, a dude in red and a woman in blue are invited by one dude to fly on a flying machine. Wow, that actually is incredible because, yeah, one of the characters, the guy with the Captain Pikachu, literally is a pilot, which is crazy. Okay, wow, that's an interesting situation. Either way, that's pretty much it. Let me know, guys, what you think about all this in the comment section down below, and I thank you all for watching as per usual, and hope you guys are excited for the Horizons anime tomorrow as much as I am. I am really hyped up for that. I really want to see how it's going to look like and be like. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, whenever I do another video, and peace out.